A connected world is no longer science fiction. It's the world that we live into. Each device and human has access to information from all across the globe in a fraction of a second. This is thanks to the radio spectrum, which is like this invisible highway that we communicate over. What we don't always realize is that every time we communicate, we occupy a part of this highway. Couple that with the 10 million newborn devices and the 1 billion Tinder swipes each day, and we overwhelm the highway. Just imagine no internet for a day. But before you freak out, there was a solution. That was to open up this highway for better sharing. This was called spectrum sharing. Now my dissertation attempts to solve a key problem in spectrum sharing. That is deciding how to share the limited resources among the millions of devices that did not trust each other. And my solution to this problem overlaps in 2 lessons that we have learned from human history. The first lesson is you work and you get rewarded. When a device did some good work, like identifying openings in a road, it got rewarded to a part of the road. When a device did something bad, like occupying someone else's portion of the road, it got restricted. The problem was doing this among devices that did not trust each other. And this is where the second lesson comes in. We as a human society have leveraged the power of the crowd in making decisions and agreeing with each other even though we don't most of the time trust each other. Now when you impart this knowledge onto devices, they start talking to each other, as shown by the blue network here, just like us humans, right? And they are able to discern the good from the bad, the blue from the red dots. And what this means is that they are able to decide how to share the limited road to which device at what time. Now what was fun was testing this system out on emulated networks on exotic cities like New York, London, and Paris. And I found that 98% of the time, a device was accurately tagged as good or bad. And what this means is that the devices, by just seeing something, saying something, and getting something in return based on their effort, they are able to autonomously and fairly share the limited amount of spectrum amongst themselves. What's cool is, if you go beyond these boundaries of the city and distribute this intelligence to devices all across the globe, even though they don't trust each other, they learn to make better use of these invisible highways. And what this means is, it leads to a more connected, smarter, more self-governed society of devices. What does this mean to us? Yay, internet.